Hindi mo siya nakakausap for 5 years?
Hindi po.
Alam mo, nagsisinungaling talaga itong batang to.
Mr. Chair.
And I believe that may kalalagyan ka rito, Baterna. Maniwala ka sa akin because you've been there for so many years.
Mr. Chair.
Alam namin na meron kang alam. To be honest.
Pag sinight ka ng contempt dito sa House, you will be detained.
Tunay na balita, walang kinakampiyan, sumasalamin sa katotohanan lamang.
Chair, may establish dito, hindi niya alam kung sino yung mga Filipino incorporator at hindi niya alam dapat ang korporasyon sa Pilipinas merong 60% share ng Pilipino, 40% ang share ng foreigner. Sino po yung foreigner na merong share dyan na incorporator? So hindi mo yun alam kung sino yung Chinese na incorporator dyan. Hindi mo kilala kung sino ang presidente at chairman ng korporasyon?
Hindi po.
So, corporate secretary ka, ikaw ang nililista ng lahat, ikaw ang nagre-record ng lahat, pero hindi mo alam ang pangulo ng korporasyon.
Hindi po, kasi hindi po.
Kaya lang, ikaw ang corporate secretary, Mr. Chair. So ito establish natin, hindi mo kilala ang presidente ng korporasyon. Hindi mo rin kilala ang chairman ng korporasyon.
Hindi po.
Hindi mo rin kilala ang mga Filipino incorporators.
Hindi rin po.
Mr. Chair, nasubmit ko sa committee ito ang testimony ni Ms. Paterna na siya po ay ginamit at na-pressure kahit hindi niya inaamin.
Congressman Abante, I think this person is withholding her knowledge about a lot of things. I truly believe on that. Why? Because she's been there for 5 years. 5 taon na sila magkakasama. At kung titignan mo ang mga dokumento, mula nung una, na ginawa pa lamang po yung Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated, isa na siya doon. Naging Lucky South 99 group pa yan. Tapos naging corporation. And now, you're denying na wala kang alam. And I believe dito medyo pinaiikot tayo nito. And I'll be holding back, no? Yung ating nararamdaman sa ngayon because medyo itong si Ronaldin Baterna being there for the longest time, no? We don't believe that you don't know the president. You don't know the members. You don't know the other incorporators. You don't know Cassandra Ong?
Sandra Ong, kilala ko po.
Gaano mo na siya katagal kasama? Nakakita mo siya, nakakausap?
Hindi po.
Hindi mo siya nakakausap for 5 years?
Hindi po.
Alam mo, nagsisinungaling talaga itong batang to.
Mr. Chair.
And I believe that may kalalagyan ka rito, Baterna. Maniwala ka sa akin because you've been there for so many years.
Mr. Chair.
Alam namin na meron kang alam. To be honest.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Abante.
I would disagree with you on holding back. I'd like to make a motion that we put Ms. Paterna in contempt, this committee, until such time that she tells us the truth about the corporation. So I move, Mr.
Chairman. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Congressman,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Ms. Paterna, may motion na po. Naintindihan mo ba yung contempt motion ni Chairman Pante? Do you understand? Alam mo po ba yun? Ito, kasi Ms. Paterna, as far as I understand, pag sinight ka ng contempt dito sa House, you will be detained. No? Ngayon, yung contempt is part of our internal rules, Section 11 of our internal rules. At alam mo ba yung violation mo? Your violation is paragraph C of our internal rules, Section 11, paragraph C, refusal to to answer important questions from the members of this committee. In short, you are lying.
Pasensya na po kayo. First time ko po.
Hindi,
Tsaka hindi
kaya
po
nga,
ako
kaya nga
sanay.
in-explain ko sa iyo. So you now understand the consequences of your refusal to answer pertinent questions. Kasi, sandali po, Mr. Chairman, who's the lady?
No. She's
Beside.
the lawyer. Attorney,
Sandali po.
please don't whisper to the resource speaker.
Sandali po.
Let her
Sandali.
answer, okay, on her own, okay? Unless the members of this committee allow you, to say something to your
Mr. Chair, I would withhold the motion if right now Ms. Paterna will tell the truth.
siguro Dennis Cunanan, andyan si Dennis Cunanan eh. Dennis Cunanan, you've been in the Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated.
Sandali po, Mr. Chairman, hindi pa ako tapos eh.
The chairman can interject.
No,
Okay.
I am just...
Yes, I recognize you.
I do not want to
Yes,
hear...
Congressman Paduano.
With due respect, hindi pa po ako tapos because I have to ask first Ms. Paterna if indeed she understands the
Okay.
contempt motion.
Okay, because of you give
And
some...
now you're-
No,
and now
no,
you're
wait,
recognizing Dennis Cunanan.
Congressman Paduano. Let the chairman acknowledge you again or recognize you before you speak. Para medyo tayo may order, no? So, the good chairman of Committee on Public Accounts asked some question. So, can you please reply?
Ito tanong mo na diretso. Ms. Paterna. O ngayon, sinabi ko na lahat-lahat. Gusto mo tagalogin natin? Naintindihan mo ba yung sinabi ko kanina? Yung contempt order o motion? Naintindihan mo na? Na ikukulong ka dito sa House. Naintindihan mo ba? Naintindihan mo ba? O tapos, ang violation mo is yung hindi pagsagot ng tama sa mga tanong ng mga kasapi ng komiting ito. Naintindihan mo? Please. Okay. O, yun yung consequences. Now, do you want to answer the queries truthfully?
Yes po.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so in relation to your motion, Congressman Abante, but put in hold, may I ask Dennis Cunanan? Mr. Dennis Cunanan, you've been in the Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated. You were one of those who have started this corporation. Am I right?
I didn't start the corporation.
But
The
you
ones
were
who
a part.
assisted, yes,
Kasi
we
kung
assisted
titignan ko
them.
yung organizational chart, kasama ka doon as a
Lagay nila sir sa
yes,
communications.
yes, you are a corporate communication and government relations. And during that time that you were a official of the organization, the corporation, you have encountered si Baterina. Am I
Your
correct?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So, ano ang relasyon nyo? I mean, what is your working relationship? Working relationship, not the personal relationship.
I don't relate with her, sir, but she's always there whenever the facility there, where they meet all their guests and people, high court. Ito po yung charge doon.
So, in other words, she's working as a real corporate secretary.
For that, I'm not really honest, but I know she works there because
At kasama-sama niya doon sila Cassandra Ong.
yes.
Man.
Okay, go ahead, Congressman. Paduano.
Anyway, this is a short question. Anyway, tinanong mo na si Dennis Cunanan. Dennis, sir, now you know talaga yung Miss Paterna, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. When was the time that you know the person, Miss Berterna?
When they first asked me to go into that
Year na lang po, year na lang.
2019,
19.
Your Honor.
Oh, 2019, Miss Berterna. Kilala mo po si Dennis Cunanan.
Any.
Oh, nakikita mo.
Opo.
Oh, pero Dennis, that time, di ba, si Miss Berterna is associated not with Lucky South 99, but with Whirlwind.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Miss Berterna, do you confirm dating Whirlwind ka?
Alam ko po, Erwin, yung parang ang pagkakalam ko po,
Hindi, Miss Berterna, you first sign a document doon sa lease agreement na pinakita kanina ni Congressman Adyong, representing Whirlwind. Sa kabila, Casandraong. Tapos, yung bagong amended lease contract, ikaw na yung nandun sa Lucky South 999. Tapos si Casandraong nandun po sa Whirlwind.
Lucky South lang po yung natatandaan kong pinipirma.
Oh, now you're lying again. Mr. Chairman, with that, I move to cite in contempt for violation of Section 11, Paragraph C. Refusal to answer pertinent question or lying, Mr. Chairman.
Mr.
So move,
Chair.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Congressman Abante, you
I'm still on with my interpellation. Before we act on the motion of Chairman Paduano, I would like to ask again, Ms. Paterna, kung ngayon naniniwala siya na ginamit lamang siya ng korporasyon. Will you answer, please? Hindi siguro. Kung ginamit ka ngayon, nakikita mo na di ba? Nakita mo na, no? Hindi ka naman bobo matalino ka So tinatanong kita, kung ngayon na-realize mo na ginamit ka ng korporasyon. Yan, okay. Mr. Chair, I'd like to manifest that Ms. Paterna has finally admitted that ginamit lamang siya ng korporasyon. Does Mr. Dennis Cunanan agree with that?
I suppose so, Your Honors, because of the
You're not
representation.
supposed to. You better tell me
Yes, Your
right now.
Honors. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, okay. So therefore, Mr. Chair, I also have to manifest that Mr. Cunanan also said that he agrees with Ms. Paterna, admitting that Ms. Paterna ginamit lamang siya ng korporasyon. So, shall we proceed with the motion, Mr. Chair?
Chairman.
Okay, go ahead. Are you done, Congressman Abante? So,
I'm asking if we should proceed with the motion. Yes.
well, there's a
It was-
motion to cite her.
It was Chairman Paduano who made the motion. If I would like to ask if Chairman Paduano
No,
would like
I
to
think
proceed with the motion.
the rule will bear us out. The first who did the motion was Congressman Abante. So we will be not considering. We will not consider the motion of Congressman Paduano because you have the pending motion. So, but before we proceed, the chair would like to acknowledge the presence of our Senior Deputy Speaker, Don Gonzales. Sir,
Mr. Chair.
you are
Mr. Chair.
acknowledged. Wait. And also, Representative Ramon Rodrigo Gutierrez, you are welcome, sir. Go ahead, Congressman
Chair.
Abante.
A while ago, I withheld the motion if Ms. Paterna will tell the truth. So today, she told one truth, Mr. Chair. So I would like to ask now if the motion of Chairman Paduano will still be considered. I would like to ask Mr. Chair Chairman Paduano about.
Mr. Chairman, of course.
Go ahead, Congressman Paduano. But
Of
before you proceed, the chair would like to acknowledge the presence of Congressman Ernesto Dionisio Jr. of the First District of Manila and Congressman Paulo Ortega of First District of Laguna. Sir, go ahead.
Of course, I will yield to the wisdom of this honorable committee. But before I will, whether I will hold back my motion, Mr. Dennis Cunanan, last na lang po to sa issue na to. Since you started with Whirlwind, di ba? Tama?
No, sir. Lucky South.
As consultant, di ba?
Lucky South, Your Honor.
Lucky South.
Yes, Your Honor.
But, alam mo po na si Paterna is with Whirlwind originally.
Yes, Your Honor. Because they were the ones who handles the facility.
Who handles the facility.
Yes, Your Honor.
And even the lease contract, alam mo rin yun.
Yes, Your Honor.
Na she was the one who represents in that contract, first contract with the Cruz family.
Yung first contract, Your Honor, it was the original incorporator of Whirlwind, Mascarenas po.
Mascarenas, ba't nandun din si Paterna?
Employee po nila.
Oh. Tapos, nag-Lucky South siya.
Yes, Your Honor.
Siya na ngayon nag-represent sa Lucky South.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, last na lang, Miss Paterna. Do you confirm the statement of Dennis Cunanan or you still refute?
Alam ko po, Lucky South.
And then, do you confirm na una, nasa Whirlwind ka? Tama?
Opo.
Okay, at least sumagot siya ng tama. So, Mr. Chairman, with that, I withdraw my motion, Mr. Chairman, for a while. Kasi marami pa mamaya ako itatanong kay Ms. Paterna.
Okay, Congressman Paduano, thank you so much. Congressman Abante, thank you so
Mr.
much.
Chair,
You are done with your interpellation,
Oh,
Congressman Abante, because nakaka-10 minutes kayo. So we will be proceeding to the next.
All right. May I also question later on?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course. So we'll be acknowledging, recognizing Congressman Minority Bosita. You have 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 2 minutes na lang, Mr. Chair. Fight kasi, kaya 5 minutes. Sa senior congressman, 10 minutes. Anyway, joke lang yan, sir. Anyway, Mr. Chair, good morning and good afternoon to everyone. Mr. Chair, during the previous hearings, napag-usapan po itong, natakil po itong disments ng police personnel after their accomplishment na-relieve. Katulad po ni Colonel Pajardo, nag-conduct po sila ng operations on February 1, 2023 against Hong Sheng and Baupo Compound, Pambantarlac. At may na-arrest po sila doon na 350 foreign nationals and 500 Filipinos for the alleged operation of crypto financial scams, investment scams, cryptocurrency investment scams. Nag-conduct po sila ng operation on February 1, 2023. The following day, Mr. Chair, na-relieve po si Colonel Alejandro. At during the previous hearing, nabanggit po na ang Chief PNP that time ay si General Acorda. General Acorda, sir, in the interest of service, at gusto lamang po nating malaman, alam po ba ninyo na after successful operation, na-relieve si Colonel Alejandro from CIDG 3? Mr. Chair?
Colonel Acorda, please answer.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to make a clarification for Your Honor that I assumed as Chief of the Philippine National Police on April 1, and that date of operation and relief of the said officer is before I assume as PNP, Your Honor.
So, ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair, si General Acorda, hindi pa po kayo ang Chief PNP noong February 2, 2002.
Yes, Your Honor. I was the director for the Directorate of.
So, parang hindi tama po yung naging feedback during the last hearing. Parang lumalabas po na ito ay utos ni General Acorda. Mr. Chair. Chairman.
Yes, what's the query of Congressman Busita?
During the last hearing, Mr. Chair, nabanggit po na parang titingnan natin, ang nag-utos para i-relieve si Colonel Alejandro, si General Acorda. Pero hindi pa pala po siya ang Chief PNP noong nangyari yung pagka-relieve kay Colonel Alejandro, Mr. Chair.
So, the Chief PNP during that time was General Asurin? Asurin.
Yes, Mr. Chair. So, I think, kaya po na-invite si General Acorda dahil sa issue na yan, unless yung pong ating mga honorable chairman, honorable congressman, itatanong pa sa kanya. Mr. Chair, banggit po ni honorable congressman Paduano during the last hearing, yung sinasabi sa PNP na trust and confidence. At sa pagka-interpreta po niya, yung trust and confidence na abuso at sinasabing bata-bata system. Maaari po ba, Mr. Chair, malaman natin sa CIDG, meron po ba kayong naka-float na officers from CIDG?
Mr. Chair, as of the present, there is no floating police colonel in the CIDG.
Maliban po sa police colonel, meron po ba tayong police commission officers na naka-floating?
I am not sure with the police lieutenant colonel, but as of my talk with my chief ARMD, who is in charge of this of his division, we have excess police lieutenant colonel in the CIDG.
So, Mr. Chair, kung sinasabing may excess, may floating. May naka-float na police commission officers. Tama po ba, CIDG, sir?
Your Honor, that is not the case because some police lieutenant colonels are occupying lower rank position, meaning they are occupying some major position, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin po, Mr. Chair, may problema doon. Parang kung titingnan natin, parang yung engineer, pinuwesto mo, karpintero. Kasi hindi commensurate doon sa kanyang position eh. Tama po ba, CIDG, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, and we are looking into that matter and we are checking and correcting that posting of our police lieutenant colonel to major position.
Mr. Chair, alam ko po si General Francisco newly assigned lang sa CIDG as director. Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And Mr. Chair, bilang retired police commission officer, naniniwala po ako, yan yung sinasabi ni Honorable Congressman Paduano. Yung bakit maraming excess officers or bakit maraming floating na police commission officers, sinusweldo ng gobyerno, ng taong bayan, pero yung trabaho nila hindi tugma do sa kanilang posisyon. So, Mr. Chair, pwede po bang mag-submit ang CIDG doon sa mga officers na naka-floating and malaman din po natin kung ilan para hindi po masayang ang pera ng taong bayan para dito, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we will submit to this honorable committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I may be allowed, Mr. Chair, proceed lang po ako sa PSA.
At tapos ka na sa PNP?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Can I interject?
Yes, Mr. Chair, of course.
Kasi we have invited the Chief PNP, Acorda. And Because dito ko rin lang nalaman that was nanalib po yung una, the Colonel Joshua Alejandro, during the time of Pasurin. During time nila Asurin.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, pumasok ka, General Acorda, April.
April 1, Your Honor.
At nag-operate sila Colonel George Buyakaw, April din. Correct?
March 13, Your Honor, 2024.
Okay. So, kailan po na-relieve si Colonel George Buyakaw?
April 17, Your Honor, 2020.
April 17. So, this is during the time of General Marbil.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and during the time that we have an operation in I think this is Porac, ano? Porac na to, no? Or ay ano na to? Saan ba to? Sa Banban ba to? Sa Banban yung kay Colonel Buyakaw. I have question in the last hearing kung bakit ang ginamit na augmentation during the operation comes from Region 1 and Cordillera. So, ito yung mga question na lingering in my mind during that time that we have a discussion, General Acorda, that si Colonel Buyakaw came from NCR. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ang operation natin is Amban.
Yes, Your Honor.
Should dapat Region 3 ang mag-operate. Why NCR?
Before I will answer the question, may I just set the record straight because I said earlier that I assume on April 1, 2023, to set the second record straight, sir, I assume on April 24, 2023. And to answer your question, Your Honor, for the NCR CIDG, it's been oftentimes called or referred to as Titel CIDG, and in what do you call that? In the selection of NCR CIDG, most of the time the Chief PNP who chooses this and has jurisdiction in the whole country. Pwedeng utusan po. And by invoking Section 26 of the law, tactically they can be deployed anywhere by the Chief. And during that time, it's Colonel Buyakaw, Police Colonel Buyakaw, who had first-hand information on the facts of the case, and we've been in constant coordination. He was briefing me on the updates of what we have with regards to that project, pati yung mga medyo sensitive information. And during the time na kinoconceptualize or nagke-case build-up, it was my instruction, Your Honor, that only those personnel or officers na medyo nagagamit at na-involved should know about the operation to avoid compromise of the operation. And when I utilize the police personnel from Region 1 and Cordillera, it's not because I don't trust the officers in Region 3, but rather for the consideration that because the operation entails a lot of personnel and big mobilization might unnecessarily compromise the operation. So we decided during that time, and it was contemplated even during the planning, that we are not going to utilize Region 3 for the fear of compromise, Your Honor.
And prior to your assumption bilang PNP chief, ano po kayo Intel man kayo Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I grew up with the investigation and intelligence most of my career, Your Honor.
So sa 37 taon ninyo, Am I correct? 37 years nyo sa...
37 years, Your Honor.
37 years. Kasi when I was when I invited you in my committee hearing before, nasabi mo na 37 years ka, most of your years in your career ay sa Intel ka. So, basically, alam mo yung nangyayari sa sa Region 3 about sa Pogo.
Sort of, Your Honor.
Nauna, pumutok na po to, Chief PNP, no? At yung pong nararamdaman during that time, that you tap your own people, kasi NCR to, tapos si IDG to ng NCR, ito ang ginamit po ninyo doon sa operation. And it was successful. As a matter of fact, naging successful po yun. Now, we can be told that yung nasa intelligence nyo po, gathering nyo, napatunayan nyo na napakalaki nitong problema. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. And in fact, I was touched by your opening statement, and I'm happy to hear that opening statement, sir, because I think it's high time for the Filipino people to know what is happening in our country, Your Honor.
And indeed, meron kang mga nalalaman na hindi namin nalalaman na maaari mong i-share sa amin. Because it entails national security. And maybe a lot of our PNP officials and members, commission and commission, yung ating pong mga maliit na mga opisyales ng ating pong mga kapulisan, maybe hindi pa po nila alam kung gaano kagrabe itong kinalalagyan natin ngayon. Katulad ng opening statement po, chairman na to, other chairman ng iba-ibang committee, nakita po natin yung problema na kinakaharap. Can you kindly share to us now that it is being posed to a lot of our countrymen yung nangyayari sa ating bansa? Because hindi lamang to ang elemento. Diba? Can you kindly share? Because you're an Intel guy. And PNP chief, you have this moral obligation to our people even now that you are retired. Because you have gathered a lot of intelligence. Please share it to us.
I don't want to be emotional, Honor, but may I say with this statement that I think it's high time for us, government officials, interagency, especially the Filipino people, na sana talaga magkaisa maintindihan yung problema to protect our national interest. Yes, I agree that there is a national security implication, but I'm sorry, Your Honor, I cannot give the details.
I know. I know, Chief PNP. I admire you. As a matter of fact, nagkita tayo. Nag-usap tayo. Marami tayong mga problema na napag-usapan. And this book that you have given me, The Silent Invasion that is happening in Australia as well. The China's influence in Australia, the same thing is happening in this country. And I salute you. General Acorda, you have served our nation well. And as a matter of fact, yung operation na ginawa mo doon sa Region 3, using your own people, so as not to compromise the operation, is a job well done. Sir, marami po salamat. I have learned a lot. Pero marami po sa ating mga kasamahan ang bulok. Marami sa ating mga kasamahan ang mga nasusuhulan. Hindi, not members of this committee. Sa lahat ng ahensya ng ating gobyerno na nakikipagsabwatan sa kalaban ng ating bansa, must be held responsible. Pero katulad ng sinabi ko kanina sa aking opening remarks, let's move forward. Magkaisa tayo. Huwag nating hayaan yung mga nagkasala, but moving forward, magkaisa tayo because our freedom is at stake. Kaya babalikan kita, Miss Ronaldine Baterna.
Mr. Chair.
Wait. Babalikan kita mamaya at pag hindi ka pa rin nagsabi ng totoo, because this stake at stake ang ating national security, we will move again to cite you in contempt. Congressman Busita, before I recognize again to yield back the time that I borrowed, will you allow Congresswoman Delmar to interject?
Yes.
So, Congresswoman Delmar, you have the floor.
Thank you so much po, Mr. Chairman. Mag-interject lang po ako kasi konektado po ito, Mr. Chairman, dito po sa ating national security. Napakarami na po kasi nating hearings dito sa Kongreso na talaga naman pong napaka-importante dahil pinagtutuunan po natin ng pansin yung ating po mga social evils ng POGO, kagaya po ng human trafficking, na ating pong advokasya, prostitusyon, scamming, torture, at marami pa pong iba. Ganun din po yung napakalaking revenues ng ating gobyerno na sinasabi po nating maaaring nakukuha sa POGO at nawawala rin pong revenues. Pero dapat po pagdiinan po natin at bigyan natin ng madiin na posibilidad na nagagamit din po ang mga POGO para sa ating mga military intelligence operations ng military ng China laban sa ating national security at interest. Dahil bakit ko po nasabi, napakarami pong uniforme ang nakita po sa mga POGO hubs.